welcome back this week again to NES Tips. We've got a lot of ground to cover on Karnov, so let's just jump right into the game. First thing you need to know is grab the red pellets. They'll power up your weapon so you can fire more, and also if you get hit and turn gray, well, you can pick one of those up to get your color back. If you collect 50 of those Ks, you'll get an extra life. Coming around down here by the stairs to find a hidden mask. You can use that after the descending portion of the stairs to find some hidden items. You jump here, you'll find another hidden item, and then climbing up here before the boss, you'll find a boomerang, which could come in useful. But you really don't need to use it against this boss. Just go up to him, duck, and shoot. When he jumps over you, walk underneath. Towards the beginning of level 2, you'll see that you have a choice. You can either go up or down. I usually take the top. But if you go down, you're going to have to deal with jumping muscle men, some bats inside of an enclosed room, and women that cry until you get close to them. They turn into a monster try to kill you. Anyway, back to the top. I usually go up there so I can use my wings for the first time in the game. It's awesome. I love the wings. And you can get some extra items too if you don't use a ladder by going from the bottom. But when you get to the boss, just unleash your fury on him. And he'll go down, what? Pretty quick. When you get to a certain point on level 3, you'll see some shoes in the air. Use a ladder just to the left of that to get the scuba helmet. But if you don't have the shoes, you better go over there and get those first. Now you'll get to a point where you see a hole in the ground. Don't be afraid of it. You can go down there and get items with hidden items. Look at that. A bomb cluster and some boomerangs. If you take the up path, there's really not much but a place to use your mask. And then after that, you'll find a hidden pellet coming up right before the boss. And there's a shield too. If you already have one shield though, well, what's the harm in it? Go ahead and equip that shield so you have another shield to use later. Now you're ready for the boss. All you have to do is jump and shoot the dinosaur. Right in the face. Yep, there you go. The beginning of level 4 rocks. You can use your ladder there at the beginning to find a pellet. And also down here at the bottom, there's a whole bunch of bombs. Once you get those, try blasting a hole through this mountain on the right hand side. You have to find the path. If you decide to go up, you can just get a place here with the mask and find 3 different cluster bombs. Not too shabby. Once you get to a part with the ladder, try blasting through the ground there and to the left. That way you can find a hidden power pellet if you jump in the right spot, and a couple of extra items. Now you can either go up or down here. If you choose to go to the right, which is the down path, then you'll just be jumping on a bunch of platforms. It's not really that hard. But one really cool thing, if you decide to go ahead and take the up path, you can use your wings again, which really helps you against the boss. You can just fly over there and peter on your way down. Whoa, pretty easy. On level 5, you get to swim. Use your scuba mask if you have it immediately. It makes you move a lot quicker. Great maneuverability. When you get to this point, just go in this nook and cranny, and there's a power pellet. This dragon appears twice in this level, but he's not really that tough. Just shoot him. And right here, you have a choice to either go up or continue to stay in the water. You can continue to stay in the water and go up this ladder over here to the right, but you lose your mask then and can't get it back. But if you decide to go to the top path, be careful. There's the first level boss is there, and he's as easy to destroy as before, but he'll respawn if you don't make enough forward progress. There's a few items up here you can grab: mask, jumping shoes, bombs, but more importantly, there's another scuba mask. Down here, after that point, go up the side of the wall to make another power pellet appear, and at the end of the level, equip your shield and shoot the boss in the face like last time. The beginning of level 6 is one of the hardest in the entire game. You got guys appearing throwing daggers at you, and these pink genies. They shoot at you, and the bullets are actually pretty fast. You just gotta make sure you dodge those well. When you get to this point, you can either jump up here and continue to move, avoid the first boss so you don't have to deal with them, and use your wings. That's always fun. Alternatively, just bomb through the bottom and walk on over, grab your pellet, and continue about your business. When you get to this point, right towards the end of the level, there's another hidden pellet. Haha! And then the boss, all you have to do is jump and shoot. Check out a boomerang. That didn't look like it did much damage, but it only takes a couple of shots after that to destroy her. You have more choices here on level 7 at the beginning. You can either take the up route or the down route. If you take the down route, it's shorter. There's birds and little appearing guys, and that's about it. But if you take the top, you're going to find a place where you can use your mask. That's awesome. You get a couple more items. When you get to this point, you're going to notice there's some mummies that look like tombstones when they stand still. You can shoot those from your ladder. It makes it a lot easier to avoid their bullets, especially if you have a double shot. You have to get up here to make all these K's appear. And remember, if you don't bother a mummy, it won't bother you. Well, when you get down here, you grab that ladder and step on that floor and it gives out. Remember, you can use the ladder to shoot the mummies to get by easier. When you get towards the end, you're going to notice that there's a place for a mask again, and an extra pellet appears, and there's a shield, and then you get to the boss. Use your shield and shoot him the same way the rest of the boss. Except, this boss, you shoot him in the faces, not just the face. Alright, let's continue about our business. Level 8 is a flying level. You have the wings the entire time. That is awesome and fun. I love it. So, get going and watch out for the guys that shoot you. There's always a pellet up there if you need it. Make sure to destroy the statues. Be careful of where you jump at too. Follow the beams. If you see a beam, most likely there's a place to land. Unless it's too far down on the screen, that is. But keep your wings, equip one, keep going. Make sure, like earlier, destroy the statues. And you're going to have another crying woman as usual. Now, if you take this way, you can go across here and get to some bombs and bomb through a wall and get another pellet. Or you can go down here and grab more items. Be careful of this snaky little weird sounding thing. I don't even know what it's called. And after that, there's boulders. Be careful of those. They're kind of tricky. They feel random sometimes, and sometimes they don't. But after that, you still have to find a way up and get your shield and boomerang, and then take care of the boss like usual. On the last level, I like to take the very bottom. I jump through that hole that looks like you can't go. That's always fun, just trying out different stuff. And then I work my way back up a little later on. Use your jumping shoes here if you need to, because why go back left and climb a ladder when you can just jump right there? Remember that you can shoot mummies from above because your bottom shot goes down. And you work your way over and you get to the point where there's a wall. Oh, it opens up when you stand there. But wait, if you went through the top, there's a place where you can bomb through. And not only that, remember you probably got a lot of star clusters at this point. That can take care of enemies quicker for you. And there's some bosses at the very bottom if you went that way. And star clusters take care of them now too. Pretty awesome, huh? Well, the boss himself, I'll tell you what, he's not that hard. Just look for his eyes to appear in each little window. There's 3 heads. Once it comes out, you shoot at the head and then jump its shot. Don't shoot too many times or else it'll catch you. Once a head is destroyed, it'll just be red. You can't hurt it, so all you have to do is dodge it. Don't get hit. You see that? That's what you want to do. Destroy them, let the whole thing blow up, and then you'll see the most awesome ending of all video games ever. And that's all for NES Tips this week. I hope you really enjoyed that Karnov session. It's a pretty cool game. I'm still finding new stuff even to this day. Search everywhere.